It's barely morning. It's 11:48 and it's humid. Can you tell? And I want to share a little story this morning that just happened. I didn't eat until about 10:30 and I ate a handful of walnuts. Health journey story. My weight is still the same. I'll tell you the weight at the end. My weight hasn't changed in the last couple of days. I don't know. I have eaten out the last 2 days in a row. I've eaten out. And when you eat out, you know what happens. There's stuff in there that you don't know about. So, anyway, this morning, handful of walnuts for breakfast, 6 to 7 prunes. I think I might have eaten 7. And my grandson and I were in the living room talking, and my husband came in and asked what I wanted. Morton asked what I wanted for breakfast. And I said I would have, he was doing avocado toast for himself. I said I wanted just avocado in a bowl, 1 avocado, 1 egg, and some Greek yogurt. Hi, Michelle. And so I put those in a bowl, and I put some spices in with them, like garlic, turmeric. What else did I put in it? The no salt seasoning mix, something else. Anyway, one of them dumped in really strong, and I think I put a lot of garlic in there. So mixing it up, I was just going to eat it, and Morton had made himself avocado toast. So I thought, as the bowl was still sitting there, and I was talking with my Alexander, my grandson, and I said to Morton, "Is there any more bread like that out there?" And Alexander said, "Grandma, are you still hungry?" And I'm like, "Well, not really." And he's like, "Why do you want bread? Why do you want toast?" I was gonna make some toast. And I said, "Because I just mixed this up," and I held the bowl that had avocado, 1 egg, and a spoon of Greek yogurt in it. And I said, "I just don't want to just eat it out of the spoon. I was going to put it on a piece of toast." And he goes, "But why if you're not hungry?" And even though he's 16 and 6'1", out of the mouth of babes, it was this light bulb, mind blown. And I'm like, why am I wanting to eat this if I'm not hungry? And I said, "Well, I guess I'll just save it for lunch." And he's like, "Yeah, that's a good idea." And he's like, "Maybe think of something to switch your bread up with, like a vegetable." And I'm like, again, like, because we think avocado toast, right? So I'm thinking avocado celery. The celery that I put, so you get the crunch, you get the satisfying thing. And he's so smart. Oh my gosh, he's so smart. I told him he should do this for a living, and he said he likes helping family. So I will share this wisdom with you. And let me state, he's 6'1". He is in super duper 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 shape. Tall, handsome, jogs, goes to the gym, swims, plays soccer. He's amazing. Very physically fit guy. I don't think he'll ever have to struggle with his weight, but he is definitely lived through me struggling. And so then he's like, "Your plate that you're eating should be mostly vegetables." With protein, because he's like, you want to get filled, but he's like, just take your time when you're eating it, and just ask yourself before you go on to eat something else, am I really hungry? And I gotta tell you, I've gone through all kinds of diet programs and things, and yeah, nobody's ever quite put it to me like that. They talk about your food and tracking your food, but that little simple question, are you really hungry? Or is it just like a muscle memory that you just want to keep eating the food. So I'm gonna be super sad to leave him on Tuesday. We're gonna leave to go home on Tuesday, and he said that he's gonna give me a call. Like, I don't know if he'll do it every day, but to keep me in check. Ask that question, like that that shirt. But bro, do you even lift? But bro, are you even hungry? I loved it. It was so good. It's super humid and I have allergies really bad. I'm hoping the rain helps with the pollen. There's so much pollen around right now. Oh, excuse me. I have that tickle. My eyes are saying allergies. But yeah, I was so grateful for him this morning. And I got on this scale. I weighed the very same today that I have weighed like for 5 years now. Actually, for a couple of days. I'm tracking my weight on Omada, 337, with no ounces. I'm like 6 or 7 ounces down from yesterday. And yesterday, last evening, we went out for a late meal. I don't like to eat this late, but the place that we went to could only get 7 of us in at 8 p.m. So we had, we had a great watercolor Wednesday, and that watercolor is on here on YouTube now forever. And you can watch. I'm gonna watch that one back. Oh my gosh, I loved it. Morton and I painted each other's paint. We did one of those watercolor things. I did Morton, and Morton won. Morton did me. My hair was up like this. This was accurate. This was accurate. I love this. I think he did such a good job. And then Maggie came in after being at the gym. I painted my Maggie, and I painted her badly. I painted her hair too big. Her hair is that big. I gave her all that extra hair. That's my Maggie. But she wanted to keep that painting. And then Maggie painted Morton and I just love that. I'm gonna frame that. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It was wonderful. If you haven't watched that video, watch that video. It was just this amazing, beautiful time. But so we did the watercolor Wednesday. Then we went and met my friend Ryan, my sister, my nephew, and had dinner at this really great restaurant. It's called Baker's Table, and it's in New Smyrna Beach on Beachside. And the food was incredible. We got appetizers for the table, which was wonderful because it worked out, because when you're cutting up an appetizer, whatever, you were getting like 1 bite or 2 bites of the appetizer. So it was a goat cheese tartlet. It was, what was the other one? There was a cheese board that I had a little piece of each different kind of cheese from. There was, what was the other? Oh, it was 2 potato latkes, which I had the tiniest bit of that. The latkes were about maybe that big, and I had like a piece. I had a piece that I was able to put the whole piece in my mouth, and it wasn't overstuffed. So then for dinner, the seafood options were not great because they were delicious for the people who ate meat, but they had scallops and short ribs, and they were like together. I'm salivating thinking about how those scallops looked. Scallops and short ribs, and then gnocchi with Key West shrimp. It was pink shrimp from Key West that almost looked like a little corkscrew. They were so good. That's what I had. There was one other fish option, but it came with something that was like a surf and turf thing. It came with that was like in with it. I forget what it was. So I could have and should have gone with, they had a vegetarian curry. My son-in-law got that, and it looked really, really good. I had just a normal size bowl of the gnocchi, and it was heavy on the shrimp, but there was a basil sauce on there. So, and then Morton and I split a chocolate souffle, and I was so happy with that because it was like the size of a little cupcake. It wasn't big, but it was good. It was like 2 bites of dessert. 2 or 3 bites, I think it took each of us to eat that. So it was really fun. And tonight we're going to a cookout at my nephew's house with a whole bunch of people, and I know what the food options are going to be there, so I'm going to be great. They're going to have salads, they're going to have fruit that I can eat. I think a big part when you're on a fitness journey, like food, I don't like to say the word diet, but what we eat is our diet. So our a big part of getting in shape, getting healthier is losing weight. And you have to really realize that it's what we're eating that keeps the weight on or takes the weight off. So I love the talk that I had with my grandson this morning about substituting things wherever I can for vegetables. He stressed, like, get your protein, healthy protein, and get your vegetables in. So it was one of those great little moment talks. So I want to share it. I have a Patreon group that I started that is like, I'm putting all of my food in there. I'm going to be doing recipes and food prepping and everything there, where it can be clear, concise, this is what this is, so people can go back and look easily, and we can do weekly check-ins with each other if people are on a healthy journey too, just to see what I'm doing, and pictures of everything and all that good stuff. So I want to have a place to keep it together. And there's a Patreon. I always thought Patreon like meant people buying memberships, but they have it where you can do free stuff there too. So I'm definitely doing free stuff there too. So I want to help and encourage as many people as I can. I don't want to preach to anybody, and I like just not showing or talking. I like doing. Like, I like to do it. I like to get it where I'm not just saying someday I want to go to France, or someday I want to live in a kooky old building. And someday I want to, do that. I just like to do things. I like to do things now. And my health is definitely my priority just now. So I'm going to jump off. I got to get up and walk around again. It is raining outside. I walked in the rain earlier. It was great, which is why my hair looks like it looks. And I just want to keep moving. I want to be here as long as I can. It's a good life. I want to keep being there. So have a beautiful, beautiful day. Remember those words. Are you really hungry? Are you even hungry? And they might help you. I know they helped me this morning. So yeah. Yeah, the Florida rain is amazing. As long as it's not lightning, I love to go out in it. So I will see everybody later. I'm going to go live and do some painting in a little bit too. I think maybe I don't know where I'll do that at. So I will talk to you later. Have a beautiful day and do something special just for you. Like, you deserve that.